and to taking an L. I don't take no L's. That's why I think that's why people hate me, because I'm so arrogant and I'm so. But it's just me being like, yo, this is the truth. This is the fact. Got one house right here, two houses right here, three houses right here, four houses right here.
Nigga. Nigga.
But before this, let me take back where it all started. Born Daniel Hernandez in Bushwick, Brooklyn, Tekish 6'9" grew up in poverty, losing his father at a young age. Living with his mother and brother, it was hard for them. They could not afford, and Daniel Hernandez would wear shoes that his mum found in the trash. At school, Daniel was seen as the class clown, and he was popular amongst his peers. Until at the age of 13, when something happened to himself because he says his dad asked him to go to the supermarket with him, and he said no, and he never came back. His frustration led to Daniel wanting to rebel. He started misbehaving at school and was soon expelled. Rather than finding another school to attend, Daniel wanted to help his mum with his bills. Then he started looking for work, and he ended up as a bodega employee. But his family was still struggling to pay the bills, and as a result, he started dealing drugs on the side during one of his shifts. Tekish's manager caught him selling drugs to one of his customers. As expected, the manager confronted him, and Daniel made the not-so-smart choice of beating up the manager. The success of Gummo changed everything. For 69
Niggas envy, Blicky got the stiffy, got Blicky, niggas like a Willie, nigga, you a silly nigga, you don't know what you really niggas everywhere. We love.
Life Forever. The song peaked at 12 on the chart and has over 350 million views on YouTube, launching him into the limelight, and led to more hits like Kuda, Kiki, and Billy. He was putting out a lot of music and finding a lot of success doing so. However, it was not just the music keeping the numbers rising, it was his actions off the mic, the many beefs and antics. He was trolling on the internet and also on Instagram, and 69's beefing other rappers to get attention, and he got a lot of attention. One artist in particular he fell out with was Chicago Chief Keef. It all started with his cousin.
Nobody give a fuck about what y'all niggas did 3 years ago. I don't think y'all niggas understand what I was talking about in my last video. What y'all did 4 years ago, 3 years ago, and living y'all raps, y'all don't do. I know that personally. What y'all gonna give me 48 hours? Yo, wait 2 months. Yo, this thing gonna die? Where? Where I'ma die? Fuck Chief Keef. Fuck Lil Reese. Fuck all them niggas. New York shit, let's cut that out. Little boy, sit down. If you don't got this watch, I'm not beefing with anybody from New York if you don't got
Everything you do.
Fuck yes, what the fuck? 1,150,000.
After the hit 69 doubled down on the gangster persona and made a deal with the 9 Trey gang leader Shadow Jordan, who was an actual 9 Trey leader. 69 will bring Shotty on as his manager and bodyguard. Meanwhile, the 9 Trey gang would give 69 street credibility, video, music, and protection from the gang. In exchange, though, 69 would have to pay Shotty. The deal gave 69 what he wanted, but it wasn't long before 69 realized he was not gangster. On the 22nd of July 2018, Tekashi was returning home from a video with Nicki Minaj when 3 masked men ran up on him on his driveway. 69 was pistol whipped and robbed. On the 18th of November 2018, feds came through and arrested 69, Shotty and 3 other 9 Trey members. The FBI hit 69, Shotty and 3 other members. The FBI hit Tekish with racketeering, accusing 69 of ordering a hit on Chief Keef. Most importantly, the alleged 69 was a member of the 9 Trey gang. 69 was looking at 47 years in prison sentence. He had only been famous for a year from now and was going to lose everything, so he decided to snitch and become a state witness. 69 pleaded guilty for his role in a violent drug trafficking gang and agreed to cooperate with prosecutors right away. The rap community accused him of being a snitch, 69 is trying to make a comeback in the spotlight, and this started with a TikTok trend and people reminiscing the old 69, and he was hard. They even mentioned 69 songs like Goober that came out after he had been looked up and told on everybody. So that's when it first started, and this is millions and millions of people, but this outside the hip-hop consumers, these are casual, they're not people like us who are really dialed into this stuff. I thought they were just streaming his old songs, but then he was given the greatest gift he could ever receive, and that was the Young Thug situation. Young Thug 2 hours long footage leaking, which was an interrogation where he went and people believe he snitched. And Thug started to blow up partially because people were frustrated with Young Thug and couple of people, Sedi Nash being one of them, and Trap Ross really sending it up. Got a ton of people reacting to it, and it became the topic of discussion so much that Slum did a whole podcast trying to explain himself that he wasn't telling. So 69 is crazy with and 69.
You've been a rat since 2015. So when Check came out, and then I got a check.
Yeah.
With that, right? 100 band, you've been a 100 band rat. That's what you've been.
Is trying to make a comeback in the spotlight. And this started with a TikTok trend and people reminiscing the old 69, and he was hard. They even mentioned 69 songs like Goober that came out after he had been looked up and told on everybody. So that's when it first started, and this is millions and millions of people, but this outside the hip-hop consumers, these are casual, they're not people like us who are really dialed into this stuff. I thought they were just streaming his old songs, but then he was given the greatest gift he could ever receive, and that was the Young Thug situation. Young Thug 2 hours long footage leaking, which was an interrogation where he went and people believe he snitched.
When was that?
And Thug started to blow up partially because people
been
were frustrated with Young Thug
2015.
and couple of people, Sedi Nash being one of them, and Trap Ross really sending it up. Got a ton of people reacting to it, and it became the topic of discussion so much that Slum did a whole podcast trying to explain himself that he wasn't telling. So 69 is crazy with Whack, 100 and DJ Academics on Live explaining the situation, but that was nothing to do with music until he teased a diss track that was whack, but did get him the attention he wanted.
Niggas been pussy, big cat, there's not all. Did what I did, chest out, did not all. Did what I did, and you saw how I stood. They say niggas wanna
Trippy's grills out his mouth, like his grills flew 10 feet in the air. Word to my mom, his grills, that nigga went through the revolving doors. He came in spinning and left spinning.
I think his comeback started when Vlad asked him about Gummo. He is now on stream with Neon, Aiden Ross, and the Meme House Club. And if there was a time where 69 makes a comeback, I think it's now. But let me know what you think in the comments below. Like, subscribe and hit that notification bell, and it's free. Then it's you and your favorite artist's story, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye.